The man accused in the subway shooting faced a judge today.
CBS 2's Jessica Moore live outside Brooklyn federal court with what could be his defense strategy. Jessica?
Christina Maurice, the whole thing lasted just 6 minutes this afternoon. James waived his right to a preliminary hearing, which usually only happens when there is so much overwhelming evidence against a defendant. His attorneys requested a psychiatric evaluation, and they also requested magnesium tablets for his leg cramps. And they confirmed reports of how police ultimately made his arrest. 2 days after the worst terror attack on the city's subway system, 62-year-old Frank James was officially charged with a federal count of enacting terror.
The statute is titled Terrorism and Other Violent Attacks in Mass Transportation.
At the height of Tuesday morning's commute, prosecutors say James boarded a Manhattan-bound N train in Sunset Park, Brooklyn, detonated smoke bombs, and opened fire. 10 people were shot. 20 others were hurt, according to the newly unsealed federal complaint.
What happened in the New York City subway system on Tuesday was a tragedy. It is a blessing that it was not worse. We are all still learning about what happened on that train, and we caution against a rush to judgment.
Investigators say James crossed state lines with a bag full of weapons, including hatchets, pepper spray, fireworks, and gas canisters. We now know James did a practice run the day before to make sure his weapons worked properly. Prosecutors say his attack was premeditated and constituted an act of terror.
Why did you target Sunset Park?
Outside the 9th precinct yesterday, James was silent as we asked him why. He was transported to FBI headquarters, where he was taken into federal custody.
What we do know is this. Yesterday, Mr. James saw his photograph on the news. He called Crime Stoppers to help. He told them where he was.
James is now being held without bail until his trial. Prosecutors said anything less than no bail would be a grave disservice and a grave danger to the people of New York. 5 of the 10 shooting victims are still in the hospital tonight. There were no fatalities. Live outside Brooklyn Federal Court, Jessica Moore, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Jessica, thank you. And stay with CBS 2 and CBSNewYork.com for continuing coverage of all the developments in the subway mass shooting.